Yo, what's good with y'all? I'm back at it again, and today we're gonna get into the type of people you should hang around with. All right, so this will probably come as a surprise to y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all, oh, have only people underneath your level. Nah, man, it ain't like that, right? That just builds ego. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. So the type of people that you want to have and hang around with should be the ones that you can learn from, right? Mentors, coaches, whatever, right? Someone who knows a little bit more than you in some sort of specific aspect. That being said, to the same type of people, you could be a mentor in other specific aspects, right? That you might be better than them in, right? So, choose those type of people carefully, right? Analyze yourself, be brutally honest with yourself. What are you good at, right? Okay? What are you shit at? What are you horrible at? And what you need to improve. Okay? So that way, say like, I'm horrible at fitness, I'm horrible at dieting for whatever reason. I'm going to get myself someone who knows a bit more about fitness than me, and we are going to hit more workouts together. I'm going to fix my form, I'm going to fix my diet because I got that person to learn from. You know what I mean? So that's first things first, mentors slash coaches. Now, those people, right, say, that guy, right, that he's coaching me on fitness, he might be horrible at game, and I might be good at game, right? And so, I could coach him in that type of thing, right? So it's about finding that balance, right? And knowing that you can level up in most aspects and knowing that you could, I don't know, I guess really improve and just being humble with yourself, but at the same time knowing your place, knowing where you stand and knowing how and where to level up. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two should be the people that are on your level, right? And this is important because it needs to be in such a way that you hold your ground, that you have somebody to relate to, that, it could be a friend, it could be a buddy, someone you can go out have a beer with if that's your thing, someone you can chill with and just kind of like have that relatabilityness, on whatever level that you're thinking of, right? So that's another thing, right? So that being said, moving on to number three, which kind of ties into number one a bit, you need to find people that you can coach, that you can give value to in whatever aspects you're good at, right? Because at this point, you might be really good at something, and you might not even know it, right? And people will come at you asking you for advice or this and that type of thing, right? And that way you're helping someone else, right? You're giving value to someone else. You're not just taking from somebody. You're not just staying in one place, right? So that's important as well, right? You got to have a balance of the three, okay? And these are the three types of people that you should surround yourself with. Now, with that being said, the types of people that you should not surround yourself with are the types that neglect you, for whatever reason. The type of people that just troll you. Like there's no point in that. The types of people that just they waste your time. They're bad influences. They have a lot of bad habits. You know, you see them not even working towards anything. They're just like, like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Like, you're not working towards anything. You're not trying to be a better version of yourself. You're just like, hi, I'm a person. I'm gonna stay here. Yup, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Like, you're just a bag floating through thin air at this point if you're not trying to improve yourself. You know what I mean? Why would you want to be around those type of people? You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. You can't. They're at a point where you can't even help them because they're not open to receiving help, right? But you can't even learn from them because you're farther ahead than they are, and you can't even relate to them because they're not on your level. They're just choosing to fucking stay. Like this rock right here. That's it. Nothing. You know what I mean? So, those are the stagnant types of people that have nothing going for them and don't want to have anything going for them. You want to cut those people off, man. There's no point. There's no point, none whatsoever. Like, it's cool to have different opinions. It's cool to be open-minded, but it's not cool not to work towards something, right? Like I always say, like let me just give you an example, right? Say that there's this person, right, that's working a shitty 9 to 5 job, but on the side they're putting money to the side to open up a new business, to switch jobs, to whatever. I don't care that you're working a 9 to 5, bro. You're working towards something better. That's respect right there. I don't care what you're doing right now because you're working towards something more, You're trying to level up, right? I'm not going to judge you on the point that you're at right now. Okay? Where I would judge you is if you're telling me, okay, this is me right now. I am completely unhappy with my job. I'm completely unhappy with my situation. I don't know what to do. You actually give them advice, and they're just like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. It may work for others, but it's not going to work for me. And yeah, like, that's just what it is, man. I can't fuck with that, man. Like, I can't fuck with your energy like that. Like, I'll tell you about this thing. So, I saw a guy on a Facebook group, right, that was asking for help on game, right? I'm like, this guy was just so far gone. He was just like, oh no, I can't flirt. I'm I don't want to make a girl uncomfortable. I don't want to. And I'm like, all right, oh my god. So I decided to message this guy, right? I'm like, okay, before we even talk about game, before we even talk about flirting, before we even talk about any of that, we need to talk about you. And I told him, like, yo, I'm not pitching you anything as a coach. Like, you're not even at that level where I can even pitch you, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get you right, So I was trying to, like, explain to him, like, yo, he needs to get on his purpose. He needs to level up. He needs to, work on himself, right? And at this point, this man blocked me. He blocked me, and his message was something along the lines of, oh, you're a coach, and, I get it, you make money doing this and that, but this is not the only way. And I'm just like, oh my god, bro, oh my god. So why are you asking for my help, man? What? Jesus Christ. Like, man, like you recognize there's a problem. I'm giving you the solution, and you're refusing to take it. Like, there's nothing, I can't help you if you don't even decide to take that first step, my guy. My God. No. So, yeah, those are people that are just, like, too far gone. And, like, they need professional help type of thing, right? They need someone to actually, like, get mental help, a psychiatrist, something like that. And no way, means, shape, or form, I'm claiming to be that, right? Like, a psychologist or a psychiatrist will cure the root cause, right? I'm just helping you find it, deal with it, and maybe overcome it, right? That's the difference between a coach and, a mental health physician or whatever, right? Sometimes people need help to deal with it, right? Until they can actually, cure it type of thing. But first, you need to find where the root cause is as well, you know? So, yeah, that's that right there. You don't want to surround yourself with those type of people. Um, Other than that being said, you don't want to surround yourself with the type of people that say, oh, like shout out to my boy, like this happened to my boy, you know who you are. Um, but basically, my boys, one of his guys, right? His guy pretty much just stopped hanging out with him because he was simping over some chick, right? And she cheated on him before, and it was just nasty. At this point, they're just saying, "Oh, they're friends with benefits," but really, like, this man's like overreacting. He's being whatever, and just left my boy in the cold. Like, and these guys were close friends for a while, right? So obviously, it hurt my boy, and you know, my advice to my guy was just like that type of friend. If they're willing to leave you right like that for a female that's not even worth it, that treated you like absolute shit, my guy, you gotta cut him off. Like, I'm sorry, like, I know time and whatever, but man showed his true colors. What are you gonna do? So, I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.